students, let us see the comparison between osmosis and diffusion. Comparing each of the different points. Okay, the first point is what's the meaning of osmosis? What's the meaning of diffusion? Let us see first one by one. What is osmosis? So osmosis is the movement of liquid, that is a solvent, especially water, from higher concentration region, from higher region concentration, or from the region with higher concentration to the region of lower concentration through a semi-permeable membrane. That very act is called as osmosis. Now what is diffusion? Let us see. Diffusion is the movement of molecules. Now here the movement of the molecules, the molecules could be either in solid form or liquid form or gaseous form. The movement of molecules, solid, liquid, gas, from a region of higher concentration to a region of lower concentration, but not necessarily through a semi-permeable membrane, is diffusion. So there are two differences in the definition itself. In osmosis, there has to be a semi-permeable membrane, there has to be a solvent, preferably water, like solvent or water, right? In diffusion, it could be solid, liquid or gas, and it's not necessary that there should be a semi-permeable membrane for diffusion. Now, the second point is semi-permeable membrane. Is that required for diffusion? Well, not necessary. So let us see it, in a procedure way, in a following way. So semi-permeable membrane for osmosis, the motion is through the semi-permeable membrane. You require the semi-permeable membrane, right? You require the semi-permeable membrane for osmosis. For diffusion, the motion is direct and does not require the semi-permeable membrane for diffusion. Now, what is the medium for osmosis? Well, osmosis undertakes in a liquid medium only, whereas diffusion undertakes in mediums like solid, liquid or gaseous. I gave an example of perfume, that was gaseous medium. Then the type of diffusing molecule. What type of molecules does osmosis diffuse, and what type of molecules does diffusion diffuse? So the movement is basically of solvent, that is water, in case of osmosis, whereas the movement can be solid or liquid or gas in the case of diffusion, right? Now, about the rate of process, at what rate that this process takes place? That was also one question. So the rate of process, osmosis is a slow process. Now you take that glass, pour in the drop of ink, and you wait, and very slowly it is going to happen. The ink will slowly diffuse and osmosis will happen. So it's a slow process. Whereas diffusion is a faster process. Your friend just sprayed some perfume in the corner, and in seconds you could smell what type of perfume it was, right?